Relationships. I'm sure we can all agree that they are important. We're social creatures in need of relationships to survive and to thrive. Friendships, courtships, social relationships, work friends, school friends, intimate partner relationships all have a commonality: attachment. But what happens when our attachment with those closest to us is a broken or a disconnected one? This seems to be the case for many caregivers who find themselves having difficulties being able to communicate, form emotional connectedness, and build secure attachment with their adolescents. It is for this reason that I found it important to take an opportunity and utilize psychoeducation as an intervention to address the interpersonal relationship of adolescents and caregivers when there's difficulties obtaining healthy levels of homeostasis in their home environment. But providing psychoeducation to caregivers about how attachment is established, caregivers can provide partial understanding as to why their adolescent may sometimes be so distant. Furthermore, this also provides an opportunity for caregivers to demonstrate learned information by applying it to their current state of relationship with their adolescent. For this project, a total of 6 caregivers participated in this intervention: 4 males, 2 females. All were all over the age of 40, and their ethnic background varied. All participants were presented with a written consent and were provided with a pre- and post-test survey. The survey consisted on baseline questions to assess the intra- and interpersonal awareness and one quality control question. The intervention provided was a 60-minute PowerPoint interactive presentation about attachment theory. Intervention also relied heavily on the interaction within the participants as they analyze and interpret information received. The results of this project indicated that participants demonstrated an increase in knowledge of attachment theory and its effect on interpersonal and intrapersonal connection and development. An implication noted during the project was the levels of engagement of the participants during the interactive portion of the PowerPoint sections of the presentation. Participants applied discussion questions and information in terms and scenarios which they find practical in their everyday lives and in ways that they can utilize when trying to connect with their adolescent based on adolescent's attachment style. This presented a great opportunity to the agency to continue fostering this type of engagement with caregivers during psychoeducation portion of treatment. Moreover, attachment theory is an important information for agencies to help their adolescent patient and their caregivers in their therapeutic healing. To conclude, this research project presented a great opportunity to engage and observe the impact of psychoeducation as an intervention in research. The results showed its effectiveness and encourages further research of long-term outcomes of psychoeducation in attachment theory. My name